Hello DJJ, Mr. Gideon here. Today we're going to be changing these wall sconces out. They are a little bit outdated, so I found some really cool ones at Costco, pretty inexpensive. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and change these out. Should take about 10 minutes each lamp. And I'm going to show you some safety things, but first we're going to see what's in the box. So this is the product that we're going to be hanging on the wall, and I've already hung two of them. It's probably the simplest light that I have changed. So let's see what's in here. I found my pocket knife, and I can't, so I'm going to have to manhandle it. Always carry a small pocket knife. Desiccant, you can throw that out. Don't leave this laying around. This is used to keep your products dry, keep moisture out from, or keep the moisture out of the product. Don't leave these laying around. You don't want to let pets or, you know, your little brother or sister eat them, or maybe you do, I don't know. So you have a nice sturdy egg crate. Very simple fixture here. So you always want to read your instructions. If you could read French, I'd really be impressed. This just gives you an overlay of the things that are in your box. Here's your tool you're going to use, which is an Allen wrench or a hex key. It says you need a Phillips screwdriver and maybe a flathead screwdriver. I've got a drill with a Phillips bit, and that's all I really need. So right here, you have your plate that hangs onto your wall, and you have to take it off with your little hex screw. Let's see if I can see this. Take that. Don't lose these screws or your light won't be hanging. Okay, so this is the part that you're actually going to be mounting on the wall. And once this is mounted and it's on there pretty snug, you'll slide your lamp over top. And then you'll screw your screws in, and that's what holds it on. I didn't know if you could see that. So we'll mount this to the wall. So I'm going to pause it. Oh, wire nuts, very important. All right, so I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to get set up, and we'll start taking the other one off. Okay, so we're going to be changing that wall sconce and that wall sconce, and there's a couple ways you can cut the power off to this particular wall sconce. So let's walk over here. So we're going into my storage room, and we're going to be looking for the circuit breaker. So you want to look for the basement lights. It's probably hard to read for you guys, but it is right there. You can do one of two things. I'm not going to hit this switch because I don't want to shut, you know, all the lights off. So you can shut it off here, and then just make sure everybody in the house knows you're working on lights, so they don't kick the breaker on. Or, in my situation, I'm going to do it easy. I'm going to turn the light off. But anytime like you're working on a plug or something like that, you want to make sure that breaker is turned off and that everybody in your house knows you are working on the electricity. So So let's try to figure out the best way to shoot this. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have to take this off. Obviously, my power is cut off. This is the only switch for this particular light, so I'm okay. So you have these little crazy pins here, and they screw into the side of the lamp. Let's see. There we go. This one's on a little tight, but oh yeah, I'm gonna need some pliers. Nope, there it is. Okay. Get the foo-foo off. And that's all you have. So, let's go ahead and take this off. This is a little screw that actually holds this part of the lamp on. It's a little knob. I've been thinking about going to the gym. Do my arms look massive right now? Oh, I'm getting cramped fingers. All right. 40-foot long screw. You guys get out of the way. Okay. Bingo, bingo. So we got to take this bracket off, and we got to get these. We got to get these wires separated. So let's go ahead and take this off with my handy dandy drill. That's right here. Get it out of the way. Garbage. Garbage. Well, I might save those screws. I probably will. Alright. So, you got a hot wire, a neutral wire, and that, the explanation, you got black, hot. I'll let Mr. Gamble, which is one fine electrician, explain how the circuitry works and the electrical path, but for this video you got a hot wire and a neutral wire, which is white, and then you have a ground wire, and yeah, I don't have a flathead to take this off, the ground wire off, so I will have to be right back. I'm going to pause it. Read the instructions. It says flathead screwdriver. All right. So I went ahead and swapped the plate out while you guys were, doing whatever you're doing. So I mounted my plate. Remember, I said you had to take those two screws on each side to set that light. So this particular light has a little lanyard, which is really handy because it's kind of a heavy light. So let's just hook that baby right there. There's my two screws. And here's my hex key or my Allen key. All right, so you need to do, you gotta make sure you're not colorblind, fellas, or it's not gonna work out too good for you. You have a 50-50 shot of getting it. Let's get the white one on first, neutral. All you gotta do, you guys know what these are, with little wire nuts. Line it up, slide it on and twist. Piece of cake. Line it up, slide it on. I don't know if this one's gonna go. It's acting kooky. Nope. Sometimes you gotta baby it a little bit. There we we go. That'll be a good connection. Okay, I have my ground wire, which is right here, mounted to the back of the plate, and then, oh, I just dropped a screw. And then you want to take your ground wire and simply wrap it around your ground cable. Take your wire nut, blah, 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 blah. It's hooked up. So now, we're going to mount it to the bracket. You want to tuck all these little wires, leave your lanyard on, it's not going to hurt anything. Tuck your wires back and out of the way. Fortunately for me, this is a big old box, so it'll hide all this. I can just kind of like lay it flat there. Lay it flat, lay it flat. Put the box on, line up your holes. Oh, this is going to be easier than peanut butter and jelly, store-bought peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You guys had them. You know, those little frozen things. Everybody thinks they're doing you a favor, giving you one. Alright, so before I tighten this thing down, I bet this is nasty to take off, maybe. Let's check it. Seems to be straight. Oh, look at this, it's on the dimmer. Oh, sleepy nighty, party time. Sleepy nighty, party time. So the only thing I got left to do is tighten these little side screws. And I can talk and do that at the same time and tell everybody how great you guys are and how much we miss you. And that there's Santa Claus and Easter Bunny. No, we miss you boys and girls. You are our reason for existence. And to get paid. Alright. So, what I'm going to do, we are tightened up. Man, let me tell you boys something. This is going to get me the get out of jail free card, putting up new lights. I'm telling you that right now. I'll be the cool man on campus. I like it. So there's your before. Or over there's your before. Let's see if I can see it. There's your before. And there's the after. I'm telling you, these things are cool. Look at that. Starlight, star bright. First star I see tonight. Early 2000s. I wish I may, I wish I might. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you guys here soon. I'll do one more quick video, show you what it looks like with both of them. Okay, DJJ. One more quick video so I can brag a little bit. These are so cool. Look at the little bubbles. Very cool. And then, like I said, it is on a dimmer. Let's go out. You get them bright. Set the mood. I like to set the mood look. Look at that. These lights are pretty inexpensive. I think they were $39 a piece at Costco. Right next to the steaks. And if an electrician would come and hang these for you, he'd charge you about 150 bucks. And it literally takes 10 minutes. So don't fall victim to their shenanigans. Key things. Make sure electric's turned off. Make sure you have the right tools. And then make sure your wife knows that it took 6 hours to hang them or your girlfriend. That way they feel sorry for you. You guys have a great week. See you.